just love this time of year.
This is why we have the one shining moment you knew, yeah. In a one shining moment, you're willing to try. In a one shining moment, you knew.
The magic of March.
All right, welcome back to Winter Madness 2025. I am Kenny Riley. I am joined with Mr. Matt Rowe. Matt, how are you today?
Doing well. Appreciate you having me in the booth.
Of course, man. Absolutely. Who's got it better than Gimme Golf Club?
Nobody. Not a person.
So we're heating up for our 2 p.m. matchups. First in Bay 1 is going to be Mr. Sam Wapp against Chad Jones. We're going to be following shortly after with Mr. John Thrall heading off against Mr. Blake Miller. But some pretty epic matchups here, man. I'm excited. How about you?
I think 5 of these 4 are pretty dang good at golf here.
So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get rolling into Bay 1, Mr. Sam Wapp against Chad Jones. A little ceremonious. Oh, I love that. I love that. Both gentlemen are drinking some swing fluid here, so looks like we're going to be ready to rock here.
I think the rest of the club needs to follow suit on that.
I agree. I agree, man.
No more handshakes, all cheers.
Yeah.
Bring out some shots.
Tip of the glass.
Yeah.
All right, Sam Wapp on the box here at the club at Old Stone. First hole is going to be a 393-yard par 4.
He did come in like 10 minutes ago, and he took in like 3 shots.
Ready to rock.
And he's ready just to pipe it down the middle.
All right, Sam is up, heading.
That's going to be
very good line. Okay, just reaching the far right side rough, but gonna absolutely love what he's looking at, man.
And I would say Chad took the opposite approach. He was here 6 a.m. camping out.
Lots of practice swings here for Chad Jones, but let's see what he's gonna put on the first tee here. A little first tee jitters.
Good to note that Chad does have a pop on this hole. Right off the rip.
Ooh, a little right cheek involved there.
Just right. I think they're going to be best
exciting
friends.
stuff. Gonna just huddle up over there together. Well done. We do have a single pop here. Chad Jones here. I'm sorry. Yeah, Chad does get one here on number 1, Matt, and that is it for the rest of the match.
One. That's how golf's intended.
Gotta love
there.
to see it. Gotta love to see it. Mr. Shoop texting in. Thank you so much, buddy. All right, Sam's left with 153 yards out of the right side rut, man. Obviously, a little left to right wind here.
A little left to right lean as well, coming out of the rough. Taking off about 10%, so I think he's looking to get landing area on the front and let it skip all the way through.
All right, Sam's shot is off, heading a little right, but settling in on the right side of this green.
Money.
Ooh.
Money.
Rolling towards the gimme circle, but well done for Sam Wappelhorst.
Money.
Carding his par. Forcing Chad to make a shot happen. 147 yards for Chad. Similar lie onto that right-hand rough. Wind is pretty significant off the left-hand side, anywhere from 3 to 4 miles an hour.
With the pop here, I feel like he's just going to go center green.
He's got to, right? This is the time. This is the only time that he can.
This is the only advantage you're going to get. And got to go.
See if he can rip one back early.
Are the juices going to be flowing? Is he going to send it? Or it seems like he's kind of calm, cool, collected. I see this being center green.
700 practice swings before the round started. Chad looking towards the pin, being aggressive. Well done for Chad. That's exactly what he should have done. And both players here at number 1 recording a par. Pretty even Steven here.
Chad with the pop. gets the 1-up lead to
Oh,
start.
he does. Okay, that's correct. So Chad Jones takes a 1-up lead through the first. We're heading over to Bay 2. Mr. John Thrall and Blake Miller.
Yeah. Crowd is lively for that match.
John
right there.
sporting the competition pink here today, and the Sharks showing off those gams.
Fun fact about John there, he showed up 65 seconds ago.
Yeah, he was doing some.
I did hear that he thought he was a little too early. He wasn't expecting to get here that early.
All right, John in the pink polo here, getting ready to show us his stuff. 393-yard par.
Same
4.
course here at the club at Old Stone. So we'll be mirror images of each other in Bay 1 and Bay 2.
All right, right up central, settling in. Looks like he's going to be rewarded with the fairway lie there, Matt.
Absolutely, that's perfect. The angle going into the green there.
All systems go. All right, Blake Miller lives about 177 steps away and ready to rock.
He definitely took the Chad Jones approach. He got here also 2 hours beforehand. He's been hitting balls all day and just relaxing. The golfer hat is the move.
Ooh, 171 miles an hour ball speed up in the air.
119 club speed.
The guy is jacked. So just misses the fairway, but again, can't really be upset with that. First swing, always good to see that ball fly straight.
There's not a course long enough for Blake Miller there. Not even close.
Lots of power here, so kind of
the green zone here?
It is the green zone, so we're going to see all the action here at Winter Madness 2025 here at the OG Clubhouse.
I saw Chad's tee shot leak a little right.
I'm going to stay over here in Bay 2 with Mr. John Thrall, 164 yards out. Pretty perfect tee shot. All right, shot is off, headed left. Looks like he had the distance, but just missing the green left side, Matt.
Wind was a little right to left on that, with the lie left to right. So he looked like he was trying to battle both elements there, and Blake with the pop here. He dead center green hunting now.
Yeah, Blake, especially in match play, he doesn't really have much to lose, so he's got to get aggressive here. 152 yards here for Blake Miller. Same lie, just a little left to right, so it's balls below his feet. Run him a fade on him.
Wouldn't be surprised if his iron swings were also 120.
All right, looks like Blake has taken advantage, hitting the dance floor. Really, really well done.
Absolutely perfect. That forces a hole out from John here to try
John's looking at his third here, 27 yards just off the left side of this green here at hole number 1. As Matt has alluded to, yes, a dunk would push this hole. But if I know John, he's just trying to get to number 2. He's just going to go ahead and put a good wedge on this. Hopefully he gets lucky. If not, hopefully he lands in that birdie circle.
He's only given up 2 pops this whole match, 1 and 10. I think he's okay giving up 1.
All right, skates went up there again on safely, so no big deal. Blake does grab this one here at hole number 1 for Bay 2, so we are off.
Both players with the pop win the first hole.
Funny how that works.
Fun advantage there.
All right, heading up into the green zone, we've got Sam 38 yards out on the left side of your screen, coming from the green side bunker here.
Looked like he took like a hybrid or sorts to get up this way, and it just rolled right into this bunker. I don't think he was too upset with that, knowing that it's a par 5, down 1. I think he's circle hunting.
Yeah, there's no doubt. His third shot here, so needs to just get this up and out.
Chad's right off to the right of the green, probably pin high, probably 30 yards left to try to do the same thing. So time to put some pressure on from Sam here.
Our shot looks good. Oh, well done. Finds and exits the gimme circle.
The collective groan from the Gimme Golf Club.
Terrible beat there for Sam Wapelhorst, but he is in for his par. Chad's 4th shot. Currently 1 up in this match after that pop. Looking at 27 yards just off the right side of the screen.
Circle the tie. Just got to sit.
Asking for it to stop. Heading towards the edge. Oh, okay. Well,
Frog's hair.
it is a frog's hair lie, Matt. So he's got the ability to sink this, to push this hole here at number 2 at Old Stone. All right, Chad electing for the putter, which is a pretty smart move this close to the hole.
Going for the hole out for the tie here.
Now, as you can see on your screen, the tick marks are pretty aggressive left to right, so Chad's going to have to bring this out just a couple of columns left. Ooh, low side, but does get it in the gimme circle.
And safe for a bogey there.
Unfortunately, not enough to take one or push that one for Wapelhorst, so this match is all square. We're going to head over to Bay 2, Mr. Blake Miller's second shot, 274 yards.
He hit a monster first drive.
Ooh,
it just looked like it went a little left off the tee.
Got a lot of power for Blake Miller, but does find himself short left. Par 5, so John Thrall's second shot, only 251 yards. I think John has the shot in the bag to get this onto the green and solidify a birdie.
Notoriously a right to left hitter. Likes to bring the ball in from the right. Definitely put a good little poke out there, especially from the 120 club speed that is Blake Miller. He outdrove him on this one. Full aggression mode.
All right, John yanking this one just a tad, but is going to bypass any trouble on the left side, so he's going to be left just left of this green. What a nice chip there. Ooh.
On that Bay 1 side, Sam was there, had the par 3. It landed on the front of the gimme circle and just skirted just a little bit past, but safely in for his par as well on the Bay 1 left side of your screen here.
All right, Chad, 199 yards. Healthy swipe, asking for it to cut a little bit. Oh, might get a little bounce.
It's got to sit. It's got to
Oh,
sit.
who knows? Who knows? Oh, baby.
Those 10 stimps in action.
Oh, and it does exit the green. So Chad is left with his birdie chip / putt here. 25 yards for Chad Jones here on the left side of your screen.
You know, Klaus is sitting here somewhere looking at this going, I know I put this on 10 stimp. Look at that thing run through.
Chad's chip is off on a good line, just right of the pin. Ooh, lands just short of the gimme circle, so both players do card. I'm sorry.
Card a bogey there, yep. Sam takes it.
Sam does go 1 up in this match through 3 holes.
So Sam should be 1 up there through 3.
That's correct.
And John and Blake over there still on that par 5 second. It's got to sit.
All right, little adrenaline there from John Thrall. Does hard hand that one past the gimme circle, but safely on the dance floor. Both players do card a par there, so no blood on that hole there. Sam with an absolute rip here, 160 miles an hour ball speed. Gonna be in the waist high native grass there, Matt.
He's been swinging the stick well. It's just leaning a little right on him. I think he's going to make that adjustment as the round goes on. I feel like he's locked in. He just is just a tad bit off.
All right, Chad Jones, left side of your screen here, getting ready for a 389-yard tee shot here, par 4.
I think I'm enjoying the fits that we got here. We got Chad and John going with the shorts look there, and they're just a comfortable shorts look, and then Sam and Blake coming out with the long pants
And the Vans.
and the Vans. Don't forget about the Vans.
All right, pretty nice swipe here from Chad Jones. Unfortunately, is fading up the right side.
Gotta clear it.
A very protected
Gotta
right
clear
edge
it.
of this fairway. Oh. Left with a precarious chip here.
I would call that a uphill lie. Uphill lie for sure. I know they're on the par 3, third over there on bay 2 with John and Blake.
Par 3 measuring in at 199 yards, Matt. Looks like there's some significant wind. Looks like it's left to right.
I would agree with that, and I know Blake's already played. He's short right of those bunkers. Good look at a second shot, but I know he was hoping for more on his first one. The Hey Dudes.
All right, John headed left to this green. Needs to just get a little bit.
And then you got to sit a little bit.
Oh, no. Misses
gonna
the
keep
green.
rolling.
And, it finds a root and stays just on the top of that knoll.
Hard to see over there on Chad's end, but that lie was just not friendly at all. He hit it well. It just skirted 10 yards forward on him.
Fortunately, the rough here at Old Stone is punitive. So over on the right side of your screen, Blake Miller's second shot at the par 3, 42 yards.
Now, do you think the rough there is kind of didn't pay the greenskeeper enough to cut it, or have they been getting a lot of rain at Old Stone lately?
You know, it's a mixture of both. They knew that we had a little collective match, so making this course as hard as possible is probably on their mind.
Not enough fans out there to trample down the rough. That's the moment. Nobody has it like us here.
All right, Chad, just short right of this screen. Gonna need to put something together here, but moving over to bay 2, John Thrall, 24 yards out. He's got to
Circle for par, but it's gonna run away from him, and then kind of come back uphill here. He's going right at it though.
Little hop needs to settle.
No.
A great chip from John Thrall, but does leave the gimme circle.
I think out of all the matches we've seen today, we need to extend the gimme circle by 1 foot.
Less than a foot.
Just give it the 9-footer there. Sam's right in front of the bunker there on 4.
All right, Blake Miller, 11 yards, just off the right side. Ooh, cute little chip here. Looks like it's going to settle into the gimme circle.
4 and 4 there.
Yes, both players will record a bogey, keeping this match Blake Miller up 1 through 3.
And Blake pops again on 10, right?
Correct. Zip over to Mr. Sam Wapplehorst on the left side of your screen, 35 yards from the green side bunker.
In the circle for par, on the green for bogey. I didn't even talk about it in the hole.
Oh, scares the hole there, but valiant effort from Mr. Sam Wapplehorst. Heading over to bay 2. Going to check out Mr. Blake Miller's 387-yard par 4 here.
You see Kenneth's comment there? It adds 5 miles per hour to his club head speed. And do you sell those hats in the Gimme Golf Club yet?
You know, they're too aerodynamic for us, but Blake, you're wearing the heck out of that hat, man.
I don't know if you've I haven't been able to check out the Gimme Pro Shop there, but it's been coming out with
Jeff Birch has got
stuff.
it dialed. Every Friday morning at 9 a.m., Jeff releases a specific piece of merchandise for all you Gimme fans out there.
I don't have enough money to buy everything I want. I got to select something once a week. I'm like, ugh, everything's coming out. Mint condition.
All good stuff. You got to choose your path wisely. There's a lot of good stuff that comes out of the merch shop here at the Gimme Golf Club. All right, John Dash. Going to head over to bay 2. Okay, he is hitting this hard today, but he is ripping a little left. There's a small bunker that's posing an issue.
Oh, bunkers aren't real.
Does bypass it.
Bunkers are not real. Went right over it. In good position. They're playing cart golf. They don't have to. I mean, it's a good thing about simulator. They just kind of fly to the next shot, but they feel like being side by side there.
All right, John's left with 124 yards out, a little bit below his feet. And if we zone into the left side of your screen, Chad Jones here at number 5. Tee shot here, electing less than driver.
Finding himself 2 down already through 4. I don't think anything bothers Chad as he sends the tee my way.
It's a great shot from John Thrall. Enters and stays into the gimme circle. I think these players are finding their groove, Matt.
Well, I mean,
We're in store for some good golf.
have you seen the gallery? There's like 30 people here already sitting there, and there's not enough room to stand. They are skirting around each other, watching some good golf, and they're ready for a good Saturday ahead of them.
Got to jackknife through this crowd just to get to the bathroom, man.
Thank God we have 2 of them.
Blake Miller, 112 yards out. Oh, a little
kick.
short.
Big kick.
Asking for it to run.
Big kick.
All right, does make the dance floor.
At the same time on the left there, Chad's hunting. Chad's hunting.
Asking for it to rip. Oof. Great shot for Chad.
Sam
In
with a
for-
monster drive.
Very large farva, so he's left with less than 50 yards out here. This is the time where Sam needs to pull something off here.
And you're sitting here 2 up. You got to be going right for the gimme circle here. 48 yards away, you think? Or are you playing it safe off to the right?
No, I think I'm going to keep the foot on the gas here.
Sounds crispy. Looks crispy. It's got to sit and spin.
Oh, I like the aggressive play, but does put it past the hole, Matt. Does exit the gimme circle. So
Who cut
both
these
players,
greens? Who cut these greens?
Both players do record a par, so leaving this match 2 up for Mr. Sam Wapp. Of course, heading over to Bay 2. John Dash with a low and left.
Oh, burner.
Looks like that pre-game early bar access for him is paying off, but might be a little hamstring for him. But I think he's got the ability to keep this going.
You think Blake's trying to put this on the green here? I mean, 284 landing area is what he picked out. With his club speed, if he gets his ball speed up there, he might go one bouncing on.
Ball speed's at 172 yards, but headed right, Matt.
Gotta get left. He gave it a run, though. He hit right on his mark, just right.
All right, Blake does miss the fairway there, but it's going to be in the knee-high stuff, and see if he can pull a shot off from there. Chad Jones here for his first swing on the 304-yard par 4.
Yep. And
Number 6 here.
Sam just went, and he didn't get all of it. He put it a little short left, but it's a short hole, so he should be. I don't want to call it what it is. Sam wants me to call it what it is. Was it a little ducky? A little snap ducky hook?
We know that shot.
Who hasn't hit a snap hook?
Heather Yoakum, Chad's better half, tuning in.
Oh! He swung so
Chad.
hard there. His backswing hit the monitor.
The recoil is real. He needed everything he needs from his better half, Heather, fiance.
And he found the exact edge of the fairway there. I would not follow suit. Other gimme golfers don't recoil into the screen, but it worked out.
All right, here we are. Left side of your screen, Sam, 131 yards out for his second. He's got to manufacture a golf shot here. Flipping over just to the right side of your screen, Blake Miller's second shot from the waist-high stuff, 72 yards. See
Only
if
thing
he
you
can
can
get
see
through
from
this.
there is his hat. I think you see a little hat coming down. And
Ooh, this is a great shot from Blake.
oh,
baby.
nothing.
Oh, wow. Incredible shot from Blake Miller. Wow. In for birdie.
That forces John for the chip in there.
All right, Sam, adrenaline is high with this one. Does overshoot the green, Matt, on
It
his
does
second
kind of
shot.
happen after a snap hook every once in a while. You do end up flush on the next one. Keeps you coming back every day. One bad shot turns into one muscled shot.
All right, John Thrall's second here, just off the backside of the green.
Gotta go.
Reaching, trying.
Gotta go. Hard to beat birdie. Hard to beat birdie in this game.
All right, Blake Miller takes that one, bringing him up 1 up through 6 holes. Through 5 holes, excuse
Oh,
me.
that looks good.
Sam with a
That looks
clutch
good.
wedge there. Well done.
He did come by and say standard 4 because he the one way short, the one way over. Next thing you know, you're Jordan Spiething it right next to the circle for a 4 on the card.
That's why this game is beautiful.
And Chad's sitting here like, what do you want me to do? I piped one down the middle, and now
the one thing that he couldn't do is leave it short. Oh, no. A little adversity here for Chad Jones, facing his third shot just off the front side of the screen.
I think he knows what he's doing. I think he just set us up. He just wants to show everybody that he is the Dr.
Oh, baby. Oh,
Chapinski.
baby. Oh, just misses a hole out, but does stay in that gimme circle.
Show off. That's what
for
he's doing
another
right there.
standard par.
Showing off. That's still 2 down through 6.
All right, if we pay attention to the pink shirt on the right side of your screen, Mr. John Thrall, 316-yard par 4, very gettable, very protected hole, man. Obviously, there's a lot of shrapnel here in the way of the sand bunkers, but
he's got enough pop to carry that last one there. Kind of doing the same thing that we saw Chad do just a second ago. Just go ahead and let it rip, and if it pulls it left like he's doing right now, you're still in a good position.
It's going to be A-okay. All right, on the left side of your screen, Sam finds that fairway bunker. Going to be left with an interesting shot for his second.
You see that hole design there? Just bunker, 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 dead center of the fairways there?
It's like they put it there on purpose.
Who designed this place?
All right, Chad Jones' first shot here, number 7. 529 yards.
He's got time to make his move. I don't think he's sweating 2 down, but being 2 down brings a little pressure to every shot, even with being on the 7th already.
All right, Chad's heading up the center line and does find a fairly okay lie in that fairway bunker.
It's like it was always meant to be. They said, hey, just come bring the ball into these bunkers. Doesn't matter which one you're in, but come join us.
Now, as you can see, these players take no time. We are trying to leave this on the green zone so you guys get as much action as possible, but we're going to focus on the right side. Mr. Blake Miller, 62 yards out.
We've been flying today.
Yeah, absolutely.
9 a.m. match finished in 50 minutes. The 11:30 matches.
Blake with a great shot, but just misses that gimme circle.
Come back.
It's a great swing for Mr. Blake Miller. All right, Chad Jones
Par
left
and
with
par on the
300 yards out of this fairway bunker at the par 5 here.
Probably just going safe into the fairway there. Yep.
Smart move, leaving himself a healthy approach shot here, just finishing at the end of the fairway here.
Probably like 100 yards out. I think that's what he was looking for. I think he probably would prefer to be in the fairway, but inching into the rough there is not the worst thing that you could do.
All right, then right side of your screen, Blake Miller is up on the box at the par 5, currently 1 up in this match over John Thrall.
Should be through 6, I believe, on the right.
All right, these guys got some power here.
Man, he put something into that one.
Blake headed right, but not going to hurt him even if he does miss the fairway.
Sit down a little bit.
All right, he's going to have a pretty good look there.
86 carry.
All right, moving back over to Sam. Sam's skirting his up as well, joining Chad right at the end of the fairway here.
Can you call it a chip off if they're side by side from 100 yards out?
Maybe a wedge off, you know.
Wedge off?
103 yards left for Chad Jones.
But this is one of those things on the course. I know I'm putting $1 down.
All right, John Thrall on the right side of your screen, heading to bay 2. Oh, absolutely perfect drive.
My.
Headed up the left side, and it's going to get a kick.
Wow.
Oh, the energy is real here in the Gimme Golf Clubhouse.
He saw a little opening there with Blake going off to the right, and he's like, I think I can get it right in the left fairway, and then he's going to have a chance to get it towards the green on the second shot there.
All right, Chad Jones. Oh, just in the frog's hair on the left side of 7 green. It's going to have an interesting shot there. All right, Blake Miller ready to rock. Second shot here at the par 5, 304 yards.
Just trying to put a good one out there for sure, trying to get it off to the right.
Swung hard here, heading towards the tall grass, but he is no stranger to this native grass, Matt.
Seen him there a couple times. I think he doesn't mind wading his waters in there and walking over there. Man, Sam's following suit, shot by shot with Chad here on Bay 1. They are just going shot for shot. Anything you can do, I can do the same.
All right, we've got 12 yards left for Wapp Horse, just off the left side of the screen. Johnny Thrall looking at 253 yards on the right side of your screen.
After just a monster drive, too. 2:53 left. He's going to try to get this dead center kind of close.
All right,
Sammy
Sam.
there.
Oh, well done
Sit
for
there.
Sam.
Sit
And
there.
even better so for John Thrall, right up the apron here, the green.
Great opportunity for birdie there, especially with Blake being over here. But he's familiar over here. Last time he was in here, he put it right in the gimme circle. I don't
He
think
did.
he's scared.
I just wanted to show my son. Yeah, absolutely. Jack, this is cool, man. He's the one who came.
I want to go over to Bay 1 here with Chad looking to match Sam.
He's got a flat stick in his hand. He's got about 8 yards, just electing to snuggle this up.
It's got to sit. It's got to sit up. Got to sit up. Got to sit up.
Oh, and does exit the gimme circle. He's shocked. He drops his very expensive Bettinardi putter there, but
Put Sam up 3.
that's correct.
Going into the par 3 8th on the left, and I know Blake put his third shot on the green safely for par. Going into John trying to get that birdie there.
Yeah, John's third shot here. A gimme circle would solidify him the win here on this hole. So
It's a good swing. Just got to
all
get off to the right.
Let it go. Oh, enters and exits the gimme circle. It is blow by blow here in Bay 2.
A lot of ways to make par. A lot of ways to make par there, Kenny.
All right, Sam Wapp, of course, little par 3 action, 146 yards. Ooh,
That one
do see
hossled off a little bit.
a little adjacent shot there, but nothing too crazy for Sam. He can wedge that in there close and see what Chad's got in store. Both matches here at hole number 8, par 3, measuring in at 146 yards.
Hands cold a little?
All right, Chad Jones, time to make a move.
146 yards away, about 5 feet uphill, so only a couple yards. Put a nice little good swing on it.
It looks pretty good, Matt.
Sit down. Sit on it.
Ooh, I think he was going just to make sure that he's on, but he does secure his par here. Now, what's interesting, even missing the green, does have the ability to make a 2, to take one back.
I'm still amazed by the graphics. The graphics that Kyle's putting here. Par circles, birdie circles, green zones.
The production team is working overtime here at the Gimme Golf Club, but Wapp is looking at a 43-yard shot here, currently 3 up, so feeling pretty comfy.
Yeah, just got to sit down a little bit, right on it. A little deep, takes this bogey.
I'll tell you what, they're on to the next.
Gave one back a little bit. But
All right.
over there to John on Bay 2. Take us through his shot here on the
Competition pink all the way. Looks like it's a good line. Matt needs to sit
gotta
and
skip
dig
and
in.
stop,
Dig
though.
in.
Dig. Sit,
Okay,
sit,
headed towards
sit,
flirting with the back
sit,
edge, and it is
sit.
safely on the green for John Thrall's
And
par.
par.
All right, here we go. Blake Miller retaining a 1-up lead in Bay 2, heading over to Bay 1. Chad Jones.
He's 2 down going into the 9th hole here. No more pops left in that match on the left either. That Bay 1, it's all square all the way through.
All right, Chad heading on the right side, does catch that second cut and slows his ball down. Hit hard, but it's going to be left with a rough lie. But Blake Miller here on the right side of your screen here.
This is one where I think they can really put both cheeks in, especially downwind. It's kind of funny that we got a 4-mile-per-hour crosswind here, and then on Sam's end, same hole, 2-mile-per-hour. Same course, different winds.
Josh. All right, Sam unloading on this one, but headed right. Needs to settle down.
That's out of bounds
It
over there.
is. He's going to have to re-tee, Matt.
Put a lot into it, just leaked on him a little bit.
That is the farmer's property over there. Does not allow golf balls to be hit on his property, so Sam is left with a re-tee.
Those farmers are pretty particular about what comes on their crops on their property there.
All right, John Thrall headed up the left side, staying left, needs to get lucky here. Oh, does get a little knock of the
Little
tree.
kick.
Nothing that he can't handle, but left with a rough lie from 194 yards out. It's going to probably have to just get something back out and play, Matt.
This is a shot right here with the water on your right. You got the trees kind of sitting in front of you. You got so many different options of Do I take it low? Do I try to draw it around it? John's natural shot, like we were talking about, from right to left, but I think he's going to feel the weight of this shot here.
I tell you what, I think he's just going to rely on getting this back into some playing territory, but oh, he's flirting.
He's going to go the low route.
And he did catch some shrapnel there.
Cart paths are real.
You know, John being one down, I can see the reason to be getting aggressive, but did not work out for him.
I agree with you there. And then I know going on the left side there, Sam's trying to skip out of the farm there, skip out of the trim. He needs a little luck, and I think Chad's just going to put this in the center of the green and call it a hole.
194 yards out, so there's plenty of distance here, but Chad's got to be pinpoint with his aim here.
Can't go right, can't go left.
Yeah, there's a...
Look at John over there on the right side, just playing the safe, running through. Should be for a bogey.
Oh, no,
John.
Chad is heading right and staying right, needs to get down. Oh, no.
Ooh,
Kicks him back out. Oh, Chad.
I think he's good.
Chad slipped the guy at the front of Fiverr and said, keep my ball in play at all costs.
One of those water repellent balls. It's like I see water. Rocks are going to help me
We're
out.
going to head over to Bay 2 with Blake Miller, 158 yards.
Safely on the green for a win there if you can do it. He's going to put it on the edge.
Little flirt with that right side. Oh, no. Okay, so I think he'll be able to play that, but he is going to have to go ahead and take a look at what he's left with.
He's got to borrow some of Sam's rocks over here. Let's have Sam share some rocks. They're a couple bays over from each other. You think they could share?
All right, Blake's third. No penalty incurred. On the right side, Chad Jones here at 33 yards for his third.
In the circle for 4, on the green for 5. He's
Keep
trying
going.
for the 4.
Keep going. Asking for it to go. Okay. Does solidify a bogey.
Should still take the hole there.
Yes, he does. Obviously, with the incurred penalty strokes from Mr. Sam Wapp, of course, going on that farmer's property.
Oh, go in.
Oh, Blake Miller almost dunking it.
And he flirted with the hole there. It felt like a little lip out. That's a big chip for par.
I tell you what, Blake grabs one more, bringing himself 2 up through 9 holes. Players are going to walk through the pro shop, see if they see anything they like that catches their eye, but
I mean, I think I think the cart girls out today. They're just ready to turn and burn.
lots of fun being had in both bays here at the club at Old Stone. Chad Jones
cool to
on
see
your
the
left.
same tee on both of them.
Absolutely, 365 yards.
Man, it got quiet for that one. Everybody in the gallery knew
Chad
the
loves it when
importance.
it's quiet. Heading up the right side and drawing back and to find the fairway. Hopefully, just caught up in that first cut, but nothing too wild.
Blake decided to go down the center there instead.
Hit hard. These guys are pounding the golf ball today.
Look at that swing. Let's see if their opponents kind of follow suit.
All right, Sam, got to rein it in here.
Still got that 1-up lead after 9. I feel like he's in a good spot, especially with no pops left.
All right, smooth swing from Sam here up the left side.
They
Maybe fine.
follow.
It is inbounds. He can hit this one again with a no penalty cost, so that's just fine. John Thrall finding the right edge of the fairway over there in the rough.
About 124 left for Chad on bay 1 there.
All right, just missing the fairway here. Ooh, Mom. Mom, thanks for being here. Chad does feel your love.
Do it to it. Exclamation points. Setting up a... she's about to watch this 124-yard shot, but it's uphill about 10 yards. So it's playing a little farther than 127, but...
He's going to do it for Mom. Ooh, hit hard on a good line. Dig in.
It's got to sit down a little bit. Look at that.
Okay, all right.
Shout out for the family.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, Mom. Blake Miller on the right side of your screen, 94 yards. Just a little flip wedge here for Blake. Okay, pin high, safely on the surface.
Safely on right there. We got a frogs
Okay.
here situation.
This is interesting. John, his third shot, just inches off the green. Has the ability to putt this or chip this, whatever he would like.
Circle up on John's end, but before John hits, let's go to bay 1 and see Sam try to put one up here and match shot for shot.
Sam's second, 92 yards left. All right, it's on a good line. Needs to
That's
stay
gonna have
right
to
there.
sit.
Stay.
It's going to have to sit, and
Okay.
it did. Wow.
Enough spin out of that rough. Sam is an absolute manimal and does find his way onto the dance floor.
They both parred that hole, still sticking with Sam being one up.
All
And I know-
right, John's flat stick here.
In the circle for a tie.
Oh, and he finds it. Tie over in bay 2. Blake Miller giving his best. John Thrall still on his heels.
I know it's kind of you know it already, but every match at this point is becoming real close, and it's some good golf, and one mistake kind of takes off the other way, and it becomes a catch-up game if you can't.
Well, I tell you what, all these players, even though they are playing fast, they are being patient and waiting for that time to drop a gear and pull ahead in this match.
I would agree. We're looking at, looks like they're going to go simultaneously here, and Chad's off first on bay 1.
All right, Chad is low and left, but safely
Oh,
in the
look at
fairway.
that.
Blake is up in the sky. All right, Blake is no stranger
Familiar
to
territory.
that knee-tall grass, but he's going to be just fine with that. Got enough power to get through just about anything that Old Stone has to offer.
Is that the way to play this course? I mean, he's 3 up through
It's
a
a
10.
bomb
He's
and
like,
gouge, maybe. I don't know.
go as far as I can, get myself in the straw grass there, and let my hat stick out, and he's ready to rock and roll. Mr.
All right.
Yoakum there.
Taylor Yoakum chiming in. Nicest guy in the Gimme Golf Club. Ooh, Sam with a great drive here. Just asking for it to draw just a touch. Okay, does
join
find
him.
himself in the just before the knee-high stuff, so he's going to be able to get a good look at that. John Thrall on your right does find the knee-high hay here.
It's a knee high off. Is that something? Is that something we can say? A knee high off?
I don't know.
Not something I want to say 5 times fast. I can tell you that. Par 5. John's got 237. I think he's just trying to put himself back in the middle
I don't
of the
know
fairway.
if I like this play. The fairway wood out of this stuff is, oh, he does pull it off.
It comes
See,
out low.
It knuckled. Yeah, it's usually pretty tough. TrackMan does do its best to emulate a real-life simulation, and there's no way he could find a fairway wood on that.
Sam did the same thing on bay 1 there.
But
He wasn't as high.
Oh, my goodness. Does find his way just past the green, left side.
Maybe they did go to the pro shop midway through and get some dogs in them.
Yeah, got to get that glizzy on the turn, man. Sometimes it makes all the difference.
And I know Blake's going over here on bay 2, and he went with the iron approach out of the knee-high stuff.
Oh,
and
no, it doesn't work out for him. Maybe he should have taken that fairway wood, but doesn't veer too far off the fairway. Chad going back to the bag, choosing a different weapon here.
Over on, go ahead.
He's got 185 yards here at number 11. Uphill about 20 feet, Matt.
Good chance of reaching the front of this. I think he's just going to do his normal left to right and let it just kind of settle on there. He always pulls it down, and he pulled it out low this time.
A little vicious there. Hopefully Mom's not watching that one.
Maybe she took a break.
Let's hope so.
She knows that Chad's got the good wedge on hand at all times.
Just like she taught him, wedges are key. So butt it up right next to this tree here.
With how good Chad's game is, I'm guessing both family members are golfers. If I had to guess, because if you're as good as Chad is, you learn from somebody in the family.
All right, both players dialing in.
Looks like John over there on the right first, going right at the stick.
Ooh, John Thrall with an absolute beauty of a shot, ripping it back to secure his gimme circle. Chad's just long and left, but does find the dance floor. Sam looking at 25 yards for his third shot.
And meanwhile, Blake over there on bay 2 is still trying to match the birdie. circle for birdie. Anything outside the circle gives one back.
I think he took a little too aggressive line there.
Gets one back on John's end, I believe. Birdie bogey.
That's correct. Blake is his lead is reduced to 1.
You seeing Sam over here?
Sam with a great wedge off the left side of the screen finds the gimme circle.
Should have a par birdie there. Sam puts one in the lead.
So yeah, Sam Wapphorst takes one back there to go 1 up through 11 holes. Both players plotting their tee shots here at number 12.
And if I'm not mistaken, we're out of pops on both bays.
No bullets left, Matt. So it's just heads up, match play golf here from here on out. Sam Wapphorst.
Man, that
Ooh,
was hit
powerful
well.
drive.
That's going to draw right. I think he's going to be happy being right there at it.
Yeah, I tell you what, low side, in line with the hole, he's going to be just fine. Johnny Thrall headed towards a little bit more right center, going to find the fairway.
That's exactly John's kind of shot shape there.
Yeah.
Just take it off the right. I think he would have liked to be a little higher, but I don't think he's going to be too upset with that.
Not at all. Not at all. All right. Powerful shot from Chad, headed way right, which is good. He's going to find some fairway lie, but kind of in does trundle into the rough.
Yeah, it kind of went up to the right there and then settled back in, but he's actually going to have a real good look with a lot of green in front of him on his approach coming up.
All right, Blake absolutely stepping on one right side of your guys' screen here. Matt, these guys are playing fast. I absolutely love it. There's no thought. They're just engaging and hitting their golf balls.
I know the folks back home want to see more golf, but I think they would take good golf like we're seeing right now over more golf. So it's going to be a good balance for them as we're seeing some great competition throughout this tournament so far.
All right, Chad Jones, a little yank to the left, going to be pin high left. All right, we're looking at Sam's 84-yard approach for his second. Moving over to John Thrall. Not enough.
Oh, leak out there.
Oh, okay. Got a little fringe kick there, so he is on the dance floor.
Forces Blake to match him. If not, John's going to take 2 in a row here, but Blake's a gamer. Blake is a gamer.
As you can see, a familiar look here for the pin here at number 12.
Not too often
Sam.
you get to watch the same shot on both sides at the same time.
Enough to make your mind split.
2 pins. yeah.
Okay, Blake Miller does make the green, and both players make the green and headed towards the back, and safely on for both. Wow, this is some really good golf here.
And that is a par and a par and a par. And I know Chad wants to join the par train there and
All right,
add to it.
Chad's third shot here. Coming into a little bit of a knob here, a little thumbprint on the right side of the screen.
It kind of goes a little right to left at the pin, so I think he might aim a little
did
right.
not carry it far enough for his shot shape to get close to that pin, but Chad showing some frustration here in Bay 1. Mom, we're sorry you had to see that.
Now we got 2 up on both matches here, if I believe. I know on the Bay 2 right side there in the pink, John's about to take off on the par 3. Looks like 163 yards. A little bit uphill, and the wind's kind of right to left on him.
I think aim right and let it fly. Ooh, John's looking pretty good. Aggressive line here.
Look at that. That's going to spin.
Oh, boy.
Frog say he's on it.
He's
He's
on
good.
the green.
He's on it.
Great shot from John Thrall. We're going to move over to Sam Wapphorst.
Sam's
All right.
going the same route.
Sounded just a scotch thin. Be enough to get into that gimme
Gonna
circle. Sam!
Get. Go on now, get.
Okay, just short, but a safe shot here at the par 3 for his par.
I'm telling you, as we're getting close to the back end here, the gallery's getting a little bit more live. The shots are a little bit more aggressive.
Loopers
we're gonna
Pub
see some
is
good-
open.
We're going to see some good good play down in the stretch here.
All right, Blake Miller, uncharacteristically short here on the par 3 at 163 yards. He's going to have his second to try to dial this in. We're going to go over to Bay 1. Chad, 163 yards for his first. Sounds like he got all of it.
Oh, I
and
think
likes
it's
the
gonna
way
be
he's
right
looking at
on it.
staring it down.
It's
The
gotta sit and spin.
adrenaline.
It's got to sit and spin.
Mom!
Oof. He's feeling it. He's still in a good spot.
Well, I tell you what, with Sam in for a par, this is an opportunity. Anything can happen here. Does have his second shot, and he can hold it for a birdie. So let's see if Chad can wizard his way into the hole here. Oh, looks pretty good. Oh! Scares it, but not close enough. So both players do record a par there, leaving this match 2 up for Mr. Sam Wappelhorst.
Going into the 13th, are we on this one? 14th. Oh.
All right. All right, John Thrall gaining one back there on the heels of Blake Miller.
That's back-to-back holes for John, too, I think.
You know
or
what?
At
I
least
think
2 out of the last 3.
He's finding his groove.
Now, take me through this hole a little bit. You see this pond, basically a little lake in the middle where you could go at it, try to drive it. It's not too far away. You're sitting here like 239. They do consider this a par 4. What's the approach?
So if I were John, obviously he's elected less than driver. I got to stay left. I don't want anything to do with that water.
He looks
With
like
his,
he's going to go
his
over.
shot shape, he's going to just take this right to left. Oh, he's taking it dead on.
He had no fear.
Oh, I love it. He's
Talk about
feeling
knowing
it
your
good,
clubs.
Feeling good.
I think he would be ecstatic with that. Behind the hole, good look at it.
No issues of danger.
Looks
All
like
right,
Sam's doing the same thing.
Sam doing less than driver, headed on a great line.
That could be on the green. That's got to sit there. Sit there.
Dig in.
Sit there.
Oh, just onto the frog's hair, but a fantastic shot there for Sam
Get
Wappelhorst.
this man another drink.
All right, Blake Miller, seeing what his hand is going to do here. All right, headed
Man, they
right.
are going at it.
Headed right and staying right. Unfortunately, he's going to probably be in a familiar area, Matt. The tall stuff.
That's awesome. Do you think there's a little bit of gamesmanship there? One person goes for it, the other one feels like they have to.
Well, you know, there's always the battle of trying to keep up with your playing partner, but Chad Jones electing to stay a little bit left. Hopefully he bypasses this bunker here, and he does.
Right
okay.
there on the left.
Just short of that fairway, or that greenside bunker, but
4 good attempts at it. I mean, well, we got one left, one on the fringe there, one right, and then one in his familiar
pandemonium,
spot.
Matt. Pandemonium. All right, Blake is from the tall stuff. Oh, unfortunately, does miss the green, but has a ability to get this in. Potential dunk for par.
And then Chad tried to go the low route and try to run it up there and just ran it right through the gimme circle. But
Tell you what, the club at Old Stone is no slouch. Lots of teeth here, lots of danger, forcing these players to play their best game.
these are the ones that scared me. This long run out on Sam's side. So many different routes you could take, and John's doing the same thing on the right there.
All right, Sam's got enough gas.
Sam
looks
looks
like it
great.
could be. Oh, just snuggled
Birdie,
up next
light
to the
him
hole.
up with the birdie
Well
over
done
there.
for Sam. All right, Chad is forced to make a decision here. His third shot. He's got to dunk this to tie.
Yep.
Electing for the putter from 10 yards out.
Putter off to the right a little bit on the putt and let it run down there. Good line.
I like his line.
Good line.
I like his line.
Good line.
Go for it.
Good line.
Oh, a very good effort from Chad Jones.
Better than most.
It is better than most, but unfortunately not enough to take one from Sam Wappelhorst.
Oh, you see Blake over there
Ooh.
trying to just skirt the gimme circle and hangs onto it.
All right, 2 pars for Blake and John Thrall.
So I think they're still 1 up over there. Thrall down 1 with 4 to go, and Sam has 3 up with 4 to go. So we're getting to a situation where it could be over, but I think we're going to hear more out of Chad before it's all said and done.
Chad's an absolute gamer. I think he's got exactly what he needs up his sleeve. Ooh. Vicious swing here from Sam Wappelhorst.
I
Headed
think-
up the right side and drawing back. Going to be placed absolutely A+.
Sam's trying to end it right here. He's like, I'm going to put it out there dead center and put all the pressure in your court and get myself a little wedge in to try to win this thing.
All right, John Thrall.
A2. repping the pink shirt.
Okay, headed left and staying left because it looks like he's going to find that fairway bunker.
He
Okay.
caught it and came back down a little bit.
Stays on that ridge, but should have something to look at.
Meanwhile, over in Bay 1, you're seeing Chad just go, I'll follow you anywhere.
Steady Eddie. Let's get in the fairway. Let's duke it out with the scoring clubs. Well done for Chad.
Got a wedge off.
All right, Blake Miller with the power here in Bay 2 on the right side of your screen.
There's a lot into that
There's
one.
some compression there.
He hits that ball high.
He does.
He puts it up in the sky and
lets
says,
it rip.
Let it go. Look what he's in. Oh, he's kicked him out this time.
He's in the not-so-tall stuff here, but we're heading over to John Thrall here on a side lie here in the fairway bunker.
I know Chad's over here, about just a little over 100 yards out. A little under.
Ooh, asking for it to dig. Zip.
Little spin.
Maybe. Oh. No spinach out of that lie,
Safely in for the
unfortunately.
par. This could be the match here. Sam puts it in the circle, and that's handshakes and cheers right
That's
there.
right. The story is done. See if Sam has the ability to lock this one up early.
I love seeing these kind of pressure shots. It's like, hey, do you go for it? I mean, you got to try, right? It's like, hey, let's take it right now. You don't want to play any extra golf if you don't have to.
Well, I tell you what, with Sam's 3-up lead, I think he's willing to be a little aggressive.
86 yards, up 6 feet. Wind in his face a little bit. Should rip a little bit once it lands on the green.
All right, headed over the pin, Matt. See if he does have a little spinach here.
Rip.
Zoo. Oh, not enough, but does
Safe par.
land on the surface. Both
Should be,
players record a par there.
Dormy, right?
That is Dormy.
And over on
All
Bay
right,
2,
Blake Miller just trying to snake it in there. See if it's going to
Get down.
curl for him.
Get down.
Using the slope.
Get down. Get
Go,
down.
baby, go,
Get
baby,
down.
go.
He's got it. Oh, go in the hole. Go in the hole. Stop. Stop.
Oh, stop. Don't do it to him. Okay.
Wow.
Wow, what a shot from Blake Miller. Forcing the hand of his partner here on his third shot.
Got a hole out.
Pretty
now.
incredible. Wait. All right, John's looking at 21 yards just off the far left side of this green.
Man, what a pressure shot by Blake.
This
Blake's
guy lives under pressure.
He went out
It
for the
is.
hole. He had to go for it.
Best he could do.
And then over the Dormy match on 1.
Sam just piping one in right in the gut of this par 3. Oh, just laying short, but it's going to have a pretty good look there.
Chad's going for the green.
All right, Chad is left with a couple of cards here that he's got to play. 149 yards. Looks like the wind's off the right.
Down about 7 yards. 7-8 yards. Looks like he's down. I think he tries to put this behind the hole because you got to be on the green if you're going to come through here.
All right, shot is off, headed left. A little patented Chad Jones fade. Trying. Needs to grab and stay.
He's got it.
Oh, well done for Chad Jones. A pressure pot situation and comes out. Well.
Did we speak too soon?
Oh, no.
What is going on?
Oh, that false front kicks Chad back down into the frogs there.
Are these pins legal?
Oh, my goodness.
I think he just wanted to chip in for birdie. That's all. I think he remote controlled his ball back so he could chip in for birdie there. That's what he's trying to do.
Not the worst scenario. Sam Wapp pours his second shot, 10 yards out.
Still trying. This is for the hole. I mean, he's trying to, for the match, for the hole, trying to get up there and put all the pressure on him.
We'll see if it stays.
He's begging for it. He's
Oh,
begging.
it does stay.
In to win. In to advance.
This is the dunk of all dunks.
Is he going to go putter here or is he going to go with the wedge? I know he's thinking about it.
He's got the flat stick. He's a great putter, both indoor and outdoor, specifically outdoor, but see if he can transfer this putting masterfulness here. On the
So many
inside of
eyes
the bay.
on him right now.
Get that ball out of there. Doesn't want anything to do with that ball.
Let's see what he's got.
Looks like a good putt. Needs to go. All right, Bay
give it to
1
him.
is in the books. Mr. Sam Wappelhorst is surviving and advancing. A great match between Sam and Chad Jones.
They really played well. I mean,
Unfortunately, we only get through 16 holes here, Matt, but we are going to head over to Bay 2 and watch the madness unfold, Mr. John Thrall.
Same kind of hole, so we know what we're looking into, the 146 look, and now we know about the false front. Pin's a little deeper here, a little bit medium.
Ooh, John's a little pulled left, needs to stay. All right, looks like he's going to be able to get a golf club on this ball. He's going to check his option here. As it lies, no penalty, so
good.
Not a stellar lie, but he's going to be able to not incur a penalty stroke here.
Blake's in a friendly spot.
Just off the fairway into the familiar territory. He is one with the tall grass. He is just 40 yards short of this green. Thank you, Kenny. Kenny Henriksen for the commentator's curse. Can't wait until you're on the microphone for the curses that you'll have.
We're just looking for some good golf here, and these guys have it in the bag and have the ability to do it.
Okay, Blake is going to be meeting that false
Gotta
front.
stay
Needs
up.
to find something.
Grip, rip, something, hold, do it.
Okay. Settles.
It's like I don't feel good, so I see the tail go away, and I'm just
Exactly.
like, stay on.
Exactly. All right, Thrall.
What is
We are
this?
in the thick of it with John here.
Something about John that I admire is, doesn't matter what kind of shot he is, he just takes it in stride, and he's like, okay, this is my situation. I'm just going to pop it up there and try to put it right in the center.
I'm just going to go make it. That's what he's saying in his mind. He's got this shot. 30 yards. All right, clean shot, but
That's gonna run.
asking for it to stop does overshoot the green. Tough shot from that lie. Does have the ability here,
And
Matt,
if I'm not mistaken there, he's got to at least put it in the circle because he is down 2.
with 2 to play.
With 2 to play, so he's got to put it in the circle. Can't go down 3 here.
Stop.
All
right,
if it doesn't
so-
turn around and come back, that
So
could be
John does exit the gimme circle, so we are dormy here.
That might be it with the bogey and the double.
Oh,
There's
it is
2 holes
done.
left.
It is done. All right, players in the second bay shaking hands. Mr. Blake Miller reigning supreme,
Takes it 3
surviving and advancing. Excellent play from all the competitors here.
Man, they were spot on all day. It
I
wasn't
tell you
something that
what,
was too
rapid fire golf for the 2
bad.
o'clock.
Side by side here too.
All right, we're headed to the signing of Mr. Sam Walporse on the 2025 board.
Well done.
Well done.
On to the Sweet 16.
Blake Miller with the cool hat and even cooler mustache.
You can't sell
Blake
those mustaches here.
Miller.
Look at the signature.
Oh,
Let it be known.
very, very cool. Well, congratulations to both players, all the players here in the match here. I'm joined here with Mr. Matt Rowe. Unreal golf.
All day.
Fast in our faces, lots of great shots, but we do have 2 winners that are surviving and advancing. Mr. Sam Walporse in Bay 1 and Mr. Blake Miller in Bay 2. Matt,
Some good golf I saw here.
I tell you what, I can't sum it up any better. It's these guys are in the zone. They're playing fantastic golf, but we are done for the day.
No more matches.
No
huh?
more matches. We are going to be back in a few weeks. Oh, I'm sorry. We will be back tomorrow for 2 matches. We've got Mr. Colby White and Mr. Steve Leonard and Mr. Jeff Birch. And who is Jeff facing? I believe.
I don't know Jeff's opponent, but I know they're set up for tomorrow. And then we got another one in the middle of the week.
Lucas Wexler.
Ooh, wow.
So be sure to tune in for that matchup
That'll
tomorrow,
be
which
good.
is Sunday. Matt, it's been an absolute pleasure being in the booth with you. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me,
But
sir.
That is all for us today, and we will see you tomorrow.
Wrap
Thank you
it
for
up.
tuning in.
Play the music.
Don't you just love this time of year?
This is why we love the